What's up, folks? Welcome back to the channel. Thanks so much for tuning back in. I hope you're enjoying the more consistent content I'm starting to put out. And if you like what I'm putting out, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And that would really help me and help all of you to more easily see the content I put out. With that being said, today, as promised, I want to go into an in-depth look at gas prices. We've seen a lot in the news recently about gas prices going up, crude oil going up, WTI crude, West Texas Intermediate, which is what our crude oil mainly is. So I pulled up a site here, Gas Prices Explained, and this pretty much sums up what I wanted to tell all of you all today. So if you look at gasoline, diesel, and crude oil prices, so this is going back to 2015. This is a general chart of the prices, the average, including diesel and gas, and West Texas Intermediate crude oil, which is what our crude oil is mainly consisting of. So there's that. And I've hinted at this before. So you wonder when you pay that $4.29, like where I live at the pump, or if you're in California, you pay $6 or $7 at the pump. And it could differ from state to state, but this is mainly what the price consists of. At least half of it, 53% according to this, is crude oil that goes into the price of the gas you pay at the pump. 17% is excise taxes, which those include all the taxes that the government imposes on gas. I made a little short video talking about how some states are actually suspending the gas tax, which in some cases can shave up to 40 cents a gallon off the price of gas. So that would drop us down to $3.90, which would be better than it is right now. 18% transportation and retail, 12% refining costs. So if you add up the 53% to the 12% and the 18%, you come up with 83% that involves the actual crude oil. So with gas at $4.29, you can actually do the math on that pretty easily. And I actually have a calculator here. So $4.29. So 83% of that's $3.56. So $3.56 of what you pay at the pump is based on just crude oil between refining and all the other activities that go into it. And then 73 cents is for taxes and the other costs, marketing and whatnot. So, and there's a bigger version of that graphic there. Let's go back to the site here. And you can actually go to the site and look up by state, the gas tax by state. And here's a good chart here. You see California, no surprise, is the highest, as it usually is. Pennsylvania is second highest. Illinois, Florida's pretty high. New York, Washington State. So the ones in the red are greater than 49.5 cents, the blue 40 to 49 cents, and then the yellow less than 40 cents. The average is 55 cents in gas taxes by state. So like if you take California or just say Florida, for example, let's just pick a random state. 60 cents of the gallon if it's $4.29. So you could shave off, you could get it down to $3.70 if you suspended all of the gas tax. But the thing is, a state like Florida has no state income tax. So what happens when a state has no state income tax? Well, it's not necessarily a free ride. They make up for it other ways. One of the ways they make up for it probably is by having a higher gas tax, which doesn't apply always, because if you look at California, California taxes you every way they can, and they still have the highest gas tax in the nation. But a state like Florida with no state income tax, they do make up for it in other ways. So that's probably one of the ways. So they may not be able to get rid of that, although it would be nice. I think Georgia is considering getting rid of it. And I heard, like, I want to say 18 states were considering getting rid of it. So here's some basics here on the explanation of gas prices. What are the main components of the retail price of gasoline? Cost of crude oil, refining costs and profits, distribution and marketing costs, plus a reasonable, that's funny, reasonable profit margin. That's debatable, right? And then local, state, and federal taxes. So the profit margin, I guess, depends on who it is. But overall, this is a pretty good site and sums up really well what I wanted to say. Let's see what this says at the top here. Russia's war on Ukraine has reverberated through global markets that were already tight, helping spike oil prices to more than $130 per barrel, their highest since July 2008. And right now, we're actually higher than we were in 2008. We've surpassed those highs. Couple things just on a quick opinion rant. Couple things we could be doing that we're not. We have something in Alaska called the Enmore Province, which is the Arctic National Wildlife Refuge, which if you Google a lot of pictures of it, it's like rocks, but it's called the National Wildlife Refuge. We were drilling for oil there. Now we're not. And then we had a pipeline called the Keystone XL pipeline that was suspended actually on day one that Biden took office. So those two things that we were doing before that now we're not definitely have an impact because we're not domestically producing as much as we could be. So, and opinion rant there. I just wanted to say that. So with that, that's all I really wanted to discuss. Just wanted to put out a quick video explaining gas prices. Hope that was helpful. You can do those calculations yourself, take the percentages, multiply, say $4.29 as an example by 0.83 to get those costs or 0.17 to get the tax, as in this example. You can go here yourself, gaspricesexplained.com, do those calculations yourself. And I hope you do, because it's always good to be better informed, and hope that was informative. If you like that, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks so much and have a good rest of your day. Take care.